incredibly vibrant and futuristic, but frankly, kind of bursting with scattered, uncontrolled energy. I'm talking about the rapidly evolving world of enterprise AI agents. You see, these agents are already out there, running around in production systems everywhere, interacting with APIs, tools, and even other agents. But here's the massive catch. While the adoption of these incredible tools has accelerated at literal light speed, the security models, yeah, they just haven't kept pace. We are basically living in the AI agent Wild West right now. So let's explore how we actually bring some much-needed order to all this chaos.
Let's kick things off with a pretty critical question. Who is truly steering the ship as these AI agents get increasingly embedded into your systems? Think about it. When a piece of autonomous software is out there making decisions, querying your ultra-detailed databases, and talking to other systems on behalf of your enterprise, who is accountable? Well, according to the data, for the vast majority of organizations, the answer is uncomfortably blurry.
The reality is honestly a little terrifying. Look at this number, 14.4%. While AI adoption is absolutely soaring across the board, only 14.4% of teams actually have full security approval for the agents they're running in their environments. Take a second to process that. Over 85% of teams are operating completely outside of security oversight. The data actually shows that security incidents are quickly becoming the norm this year, simply because adoption has entirely outpaced governance.
And that brings us to exactly why we're seeing so many vulnerabilities. We're dealing with what the source material calls a massive identity crisis. Only 22% of teams treat their AI agents as independent identities. So what on earth is everyone else doing? Well, most are still relying on unsecured methods, primarily sharing standard API keys. But when an AI uses a shared key designed for a human or a traditional app, you lose all visibility. You literally can't tell what the agent did versus what a person did. It creates this huge blind spot where invisible vulnerabilities thrive and security incidents become inevitable. Right now, we're dealing with a highly vulnerable environment of unsecured agents, shared keys, and zero visibility. But the paradigm shift offered by Gravite Agent Management brings sleek, secure order to the picture. After Gravite, you get centralized control, clear agent lineage, and distinct identities for every single AI actor. It's the difference between blindly hoping your systems are safe and having a professional, fully illuminated command center managing every interaction.
Section 1. Enter Gravite Agent Management.
Gravity's solution is built on 4 core pillars that let enterprises become agent-first without losing control. First, enterprise-grade security ensures sensitive data is locked down and governed by strict policies. Second, centralized control over AI operations brings all your agents and tools under one cinematic, single control plane. Third is end-to-end visibility, giving you complete, ultra-detailed insight into how agents operate and make decisions across workflows. And finally, a unified and flexible AI ecosystem connects models seamlessly without adding fragmentation. Together, these pillars safeguard your systems while actually accelerating your team's ability to innovate safely.
Section 2. 5 Steps to Governed AI.
We can break this whole mechanical journey down into a super digestible 5-step framework. This is the exact pathway to move your enterprise from total chaos to complete observability. We're going to walk through each of these: the unified catalog, the LLM proxy, the MCP proxy, the A2A proxy, and finally, agent lineage, so you can see exactly how the mechanics of governed AI actually work in practice. Okay, step 1 establishes order. The unified catalog acts as your single source of truth. Right now, your enterprise probably has models, servers, prompts, and APIs scattered literally everywhere. The unified catalog maps all these scattered assets, turning things like your existing APIs and Kafka streams into agent-ready tools. It can even import from third-party registries. It's basically the foundational blueprint of your entire AI ecosystem. Step 2 centralizes access via the LLM proxy. Think of this as one incredibly secure, futuristic front door to multiple large language model providers. Instead of teams creating sketchy backdoor connections, everything flows through this proxy. And what happens at this door is brilliant. It enforces token limits to control your costs, it uses semantic caching to speed up recurring requests, and it applies real-time usage policies, like stripping out sensitive personal info. You get to monitor latency, performance, and costs across providers all in real time. Moving to step 3, we have the MCP proxy. So how do your AI agents actually use your internal company tools? Well, the MCP proxy exposes your existing APIs as agent-ready tools using the Model Context Protocol, or MCP, standards. This is critical because it standardizes exactly how agents discover and invoke your tools. It applies vital governance, validation, and access control right at the point of tool usage, ensuring reliable and consistent execution across the board.
Step 4 tackles something becoming increasingly common: the complex web of multi-agent systems. When Agent A needs to talk to Agent B to get a task done, you need the A2A, or agent-to-agent proxy. This proxy governs those complex intersection points with full visibility. It enforces authentication between the agents themselves, tracking these multi-agent workflows end to end to prevent any uncontrolled, unsafe, or just plain weird autonomous behavior. And finally, step 5 is agent lineage. Because let's face it, you simply cannot govern what you can't see. Agent lineage provides an end-to-end trace, from the agent to the tool, agent to the LLM, and agent to agent. It creates a vibrant, navigable graph that stitches all AI traffic with your API gateway and policy decisions. This is a massive game changer for security, but also for FinOps, giving you a full picture tracing all the way from the initial human prompt down to the total operational cost.
Section 3, the complete management platform. Now that we've mapped out the steps, what makes this brilliantly unique is that Gravity provides the only complete platform tying every single action back to a person, a cost, and a policy decision. There are three key differentiators here. First, catalog-aware authorization means your access controls reference actual registered tools, not just generic disconnected rules. Second, it's built on proven enterprise gateway infrastructure. This is the exact same gateway runtime already trusted in production by massive firms like JP Morgan, Roche, and Accenture. You aren't starting over, you're extending what works. And third, agent identity ensures that whether it's a desktop agent or a background workload, every single actor gets the right credential. No more shared keys pretending to be real authorization.
Section 4, Real-World Enterprise Success. Let's ground this high-tech command center in reality by seeing how major enterprises are already succeeding with it today. We have a powerful insight from Matthew Hauser, the Senior VP of Product and Engineering at Telium. He notes that AI agents are becoming an essential interface for enterprise software. What's crucial here is his point about extending their existing API program. By using Gravity, Telium transforms their trusted APIs into governed tools while completely preserving the security and operational controls their customers expect. They get to innovate with AI faster, without adding a massive layer of unnecessary architectural complexity.
And check out this fantastic example from Matthew Klotz at RATP Group. He emphasizes that implementing this system allows them to centralize and govern access to language models and entirely eliminate shadow IT. That is a massive pain point for large orgs right now. He also notes it helps them consolidate siloed chatbots, prepping them for future agent-to-agent communication in HR and field ops. For them, having one governed entry point is the ultimate tool for controlling sensitive data, tracking costs, and keeping tokens visible.
Section 5, govern before they govern you. So the absolutely urgent takeaway from today's explainer is the critical need to extend your existing gateway infrastructure to AI, with no massive forklift upgrades and no completely separate second control plane to manage, before agent sprawl just completely overtakes your enterprise. As you navigate this fast-paced, incredibly exciting technological shift, you really have to look at your own systems and ask yourself one final critical question. Will you govern your AI agents, or will you let them govern you? The tools for centralized, secure, and fully visible AI management exist today. It's just a matter of putting them in place before the chaos takes over. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope this provided a clear, actionable blueprint for your own AI journey.